Hi guys, welcome back to the Teen Toast Pod. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lucy, and we're the sister duo you never knew you needed. How are you? How was your weekend?
I am good. I'm feeling really good actually. Work's really tiring me out at the minute. So then my weekends I'm literally just resetting. So then for a Monday I actually feel amazing because I'm actually well
That's
rested.
good. Yeah.
Um
The opposite of me today. I feel like
yeah,
my soul has
actually.
left my body today. I'm recovering
we
from a busy weekend.
we definitely had very opposite weekends. Um
Yeah.
yours looked very fun.
It was so fun, so full on though, but yeah, really fun. Me and the girls went for like a boozy bottomless brunch day out on Saturday, which we've just not done in the longest time. And I got a collab with Maya Manchester. So it was good to just try out somewhere new as well. I really actually loved it. I have vlogged it. It'll go up on my
Hmm.
TikTok like tomorrow. So you like everyone will be able to see it. But it was just really, really good to get dressed up with you girls.
Hmm.
But when I say we drank so much, like bottomless brunches are just never civilized. It was so funny because they came and told us we had 10 minutes left and we had a bottle of Prosecco on the table between the three of us. It was full, still there.
Hmm.
But you know, when you so, but Polly was just like, oh, we've got 10 minutes. Okay, we'll have that, and another bottle, please. And then they just went, no, like, you've got a full bottle. We're not serving you anymore. But Polly was like, I'm going to try my luck. But yeah,
I
it was
do
just so
rate that.
fun.
I do rate that from places though when they come and tell you,
Yeah,
like,
because you're like, okay, well, I'll get my money's worth then. But no, it was
yeah,
just so fun to like listen to some girly music, have drunken girl chat. Like the next day, we all just text each other like, that was just the best day. It proper filled my cup. Like I don't even know half the stuff we talked about, but I just know that we felt like we
oh,
looked good and we chatted rubbish and we just needed it. And
those types of days are so lovely.
but we left the place and we went to Duke's 92 because it was actually really sunny. So we actually sat outside till like 9 o'clock, but went through another two bottles between us there. Then we went to Albert Schloss and we got a round of cocktails. And
Oh
then
my
went to yours.
gosh.
Then we went to yours bar and we were like freaks dancing in there. Like everyone was just starting that evening very civilized. We were there like walking up and
You,
down like yours bar was a catwalk. Like no one else was in the building. And we were like, yeah, we need to end our day.
people know. People are
But
looking
we
like, oh,
were
they're the
iconic
day
though.
drinkers.
Yeah, we were the day drinkers.
they
But it was really, really fun.
I would still be asleep now, I think, if I drunk that much.
I won't lie. I really, really thought I'd ruined the Sunday, but I actually did manage to get up and go gym,
No,
but we were
stop.
no, we were halfway through the gym and I was just like, I'm done. I've tapped out. Like if I carry on,
No.
something bad's gonna happen here. And then Yannick carried on and he was like, you're not gonna try to do anything. I was just sat in the corner on my phone, like, no.
Oh, I
Like
was
you do
literally
you,
about
hon.
to say, I'm so proud of you though, because I can't believe you went to the gym after. But at
No,
least you went.
I did three sets. Like I did three of like a hit workout. So I did do 3 rounds, but he said to do 4 rounds. I tapped out after the third. And
Oh, what was
then
it?
I got ready for Chris Brown, which was sensational. What can I do for you, girl? So
What
yeah,
was the vibes immaculate?
the vibes were immaculate, apart from the fact that we probably were all slightly hanging.
Hmm.
So my feet hurt a bit, which normally they don't. And I
Yeah,
will just
usually
say,
there's no stopping you.
if I could have, not to be neggy, but if I could have chosen to not be stood where we were stood, I would, because we had a bit of a restricted view. But when he then came
Oh.
to the stage that was really close to us, because there was like a stage in the middle, and we were really close. That's when he came to that stage. It was amazing. I've never ever been that close to an artist before. Like
Oh
I saw his
wow.
facial features. Like it was incredible. But and then to be fair, for the last third of it, we did move so we could see like the whole stage. It was amazing. His voice is incredible. Like he can
Yeah,
sing,
it
he can dance. He did a full like Michael Jackson dance set as well. Like he, you understand because the tour was like the 20 years of his career. You really do understand why he is still so big. Like he didn't he every single song he has is a banger.
Yeah, it is. You're
And
like,
like the
oh, that's
songs
Chris
just
Brown.
kept coming.
Oh,
You're like, oh, he can't have any more bangers. He can't have any more bangers. And they just kept coming right till the very last song. And you were like, oh, he actually thanked the jail, and called Forest Bank, where I'm like round the corner from. He went, "Oh yeah, Manchester," and started laughing. He was like, "Thanks for the jail. It was shout out to Forest Bank." And I was like,
he's
"Stop."
so American, isn't he? He's so
Oh,
American. It
I
hurts.
was so shocked at how American he sounds.
Yeah.
He's so generic American, his accent. I was
Mm.
like, "Oh wow, you're like really American." He just doesn't give two shits.
Yeah, like he's that full American, don't give a, and like obviously got so much money, so he doesn't need to care. The do you know what? Seeing over all the concert stuff recently, um, it has made me think, like when tickets go on sale, I'm never like, oh yeah, I really want to go there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna book that. But even like, and I wouldn't even go, but even seeing like people's videos and pictures from like Robbie Williams and like Sam Fender was this
Yeah.
weekend, and then obviously there's been Beyonce, there's been
It
Chris
is
Brown.
genuinely concert
When you're
season.
when you're in the moment at a concert, you feel so happy and elated, don't you? You
Oh,
literally
you feel
feel
so
pure
euphoric.
happiness. And
Pure joy
seeing everyone's
enjoyment.
photos did make me think, next time I see someone go on tour that I think, oh, I wouldn't mind that. I think
You
I
should
want to go
go.
because it does give you
You
such a lovely
should.
feeling.
Yeah, there's no genuinely, I don't think there's any better feeling than like seeing your favorite artists
Mm.
live.
And
And
it's the fact
everyone is
that like
there
everyone else
for
is there for the
yeah.
same reason. So like
So everyone's
everyone is
just on
in that.
pure yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
it did
honestly
make
so
me think.
amazing. I do feel like this week the come down is going to hit me,
Yeah, so we just
but
need to
I've got
start getting hyped for Afro Nation.
for Afro Nation, so I've got something else to look forward. I think after Afro Nation is when I'm really going to have the come down because that's like my summer plans
You need to
gone.
get something else booked in now,
Yeah,
for after that. But yeah, I do you know what, I had such an adulting adult, I don't know what the word is, day yesterday. Well, I didn't. I hosted Dad for Father's Day, which was nice in the morning, and Mum. And then
stunning.
me and Rachel were sat in the garden, and we were like, that part of our grass isn't getting enough light, and that's why it's always so damp in that area. And we decided to cut loads of branches, like huge branches, off our trees to create more light. And we were both so happy with
Good for you.
ourselves. We were so
No,
happy. And then I was like looking at him and I was like, we are so fucking boring. Like,
no,
we're
because
so happy
sometimes
about that.
no, because just how we were talking about that pure happiness. Obviously, it's not the same pure happiness as when you're raving at a festival,
No, no, no.
but sometimes there is no better feeling than like sitting down on a night on your sofa, having been productive in your house, and like because I feel like it lifts a weight off you. Like, oh, that needed doing for
Yeah.
ages, and it's like done. Like I turned around to Yannick last week and said, next week. So like obviously this week, I was like, we need to make time for a really deep clean because I was like,
Mm,
I'm just looking around the house and we've not done one of those in so long, and I'm like, that needs doing, but it's stuff that on the weekly when we're just trying to like keep it on top of it, we don't do. And I'm like, no, I feel like
definitely.
I want to gut this flat. I want to move everything out, get all the dust, like, and my soul will feel better.
Yeah.
So
I
I do
feel like
understand that feeling.
day to day, like we are house proud and we do like looking after our house, obviously, but I feel like we prioritize life a bit. But then actually, when you do like that deep clean feeling is actually a really good feeling.
Yeah, it's euphoric in its own
Yeah.
way. So
On a different
yeah.
level, but yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
love
different
that. Well,
weekends.
different weekend. I want to just jump straight into our episode because I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, me too, actually. I
So
love this.
Ellie has been saying for the longest time how she wants to do one of those like Vogue questions, like 73, 75. What is it? 70,
73 questions of
73.
Vogue, is it? Or is it
Yeah, and I
75?
love watching these. Like Kylie Jenner's was
I do.
iconic.
I would actually
So
love to film, like, I would love to film you doing
I
one in your
know.
house. We should do one for
I
TikTok.
would so love to be filmed doing that. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yep, just let me know where and when, and I'll be ready.
And I'll be there. So we are gonna do 73 questions with Lucy and Ellie with tea and toast.
Yeah, I love that.
So we're just splitting it down the middle and we're gonna ask each other 36, 37 questions each.
Yes. What's your favorite time of day?
My
Needs to
favorite
be
time
like
of
a
day is probably on an evening with Yannick. Everything's done and you're just having that like chill time with each other, probably. Okay, sweet or savory?
can go both ways, but I'd say overall sweet. What's your biggest weakness?
Oh, straight in with the deep question. God. I'd say my biggest weakness is probably lack of self belief. Like, I think if I was a bit more delusional, self confident, that kind of thing, I'd probably be a lot further in certain aspects. Probably more to do with work.
Yeah, just believe in your ability to do that goal. I
I
like
also
that.
just feel like there's a fine line between being really confident but still staying humble. Like, I do feel like sometimes you can come across like you have an ego, and I never want to come across that way. So I do think I limit myself sometimes. But I do just think the people that really own it and do just are a bit delusional, maybe seem like they have that ego, they seem to get further. So maybe you should just not care at all. But I do always feel like there's a fine line.
But you could be like quietly confident or quietly believe in yourself.
Yeah, that's so true. I think just because my whole job is not
My
private.
whole, my whole life is online. Why are you telling me to do things in private?
Yeah. But no, it's like, it's always learning, isn't it? Okay, cats or dogs?
Dogs. How do you relax?
I love a good face mask. I love just chucking on like a binge worthy Netflix show that's relaxing to me. I think just like hugs as well, whether I just hug you, Yannick, mum, dad, I don't know, just like,
I
I
wouldn't
love a
describe you as
hug.
a hugger.
I'm the biggest hugger.
I have to ask you for
You're
hugs
just
all the
sometimes,
time.
no, because you're just sometimes a bit needy with the hugs. I like natural hugs.
Sometimes I just
I'm
need a hug. So I
actually,
say, can
you
I
know
have a
what?
hug?
No, we're actually, and I always hug you when you ask.
Yeah, but then you make me feel
But
weird.
you do, no, because it's normally, I've like just walked into your house. I've not like put all my stuff down yet. And you go, give me a hug. And I'm like, let me like just like get into the social setting and I'll give
No,
you a hug.
no, there's no
Because
time like the present.
we're definitely sisters in that regard. Because I'm definitely needy with hugs, I think, with Yannick. We just need,
Oh, I
we
am.
just need the hug.
Basically,
We
we're both
need.
really needy.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. At least we're self-aware. Favorite actress?
Oh, see, I'm not like huge film person.
I know you're
Um,
not, but everyone has like a favorite or like someone that sticks out to you when you watch them.
Zendaya.
You were gonna say Zendaya. Okay,
Did
next
you?
question. Yeah,
I didn't even know I was going to say Zendaya. What is most important to you?
friends and family.
I love that.
What concert do you want to go to
Oh, I
after you've
love
just said
that.
that?
Um, I would like to go to. I would actually really like to go to a Lewis Capaldi concert.
Oh,
I've
yeah, that's
actually
a
seen
bit of
him
you. That.
before. I've seen him before, and I just think his voice is amazing. I would also actually like to go to an Ed Sheeran concert. Was meant to go.
Well, he'll probably tour again because he has a new album.
Yeah, I was meant to go to one before, and it got cancelled. And I actually think in the moment I would really like that.
Okay, we'll make that happen.
Do you believe in God?
I would say I'm not a religious person at all, but I do have my own kind of spiritual thing.
Well, like believe that there's something.
I'm not. No, because I don't. It'd be nice if there was a heaven. I don't think I believe that either. I'm just not religious at all. So I know. I believe there was no Adam and Eve. I think it was evolution, and science is correct. But I will just speak to my own God now and again. So I have some sort of spiritual belief, but I would say
Yeah,
I'm not
but
religious.
you don't believe in God. Yeah.
Yeah. What TV show are you currently watching?
Yesterday I finished Yellowstone. We've
You've
watched
been
the whole
banging on about
thing.
this for so long. I
You know,
need to get on it.
Mum, I got mum and dad and Sophie and Matt to watch it. And they both finished it before we did because we took a break because
Okay,
we were
well, if
watching Plants
they've
and
watched it
Spam.
and liked it, I will
Yeah.
probably give it a go, but I didn't
It
take your
wasn't just me. Yeah.
recommendation.
I knew you wouldn't, which is why I just said now,
Because you
mum
do
and
like
dad and
rubbish
Sophie and Matt.
stuff.
No,
Okay, well,
Yellowstone
if you've got
good.
into it.
And I actually really enjoyed it till the end. Like, sometimes
Okay.
series lose it, but you stick with it because you've stuck with it.
That can be
But
one
we've
for the
just
team at
finished that
the start.
last night, so I'm technically not watching anything right this minute.
Fair play.
What inspires you?
I think what inspires me, I mean, people like Kim K, Beyonce. I think just what inspires me is the life I want for myself.
Mm,
And just like when I look at people like Beyonce and how much I just think, well, that is possible. Like you can do it. So go do it. I think that's what inspires me. Like
love
you've
that.
been put on this earth, don't waste it. That's what inspires me, I would say. So it's like
That's
people that
actually
just
so
go
true.
for it. Do you know what I mean? What's your biggest fear?
Death.
Oh yeah, let's move on because Ellie's gonna start crying.
Like, quick before I have a panic attack.
Yeah.
What three things can you not live without?
My phone, because it's literally my whole life. My phone, my people, and just food. Like good food, like pasta and
Yeah.
I can't live without it. Music though, you said three things, but yeah. The sun. I'm now naming a lot of things I can't live without, but yeah.
You're up to 5 already.
No, that was 4. But anyway, not to be pedantic. Your favourite female singer?
Olivia Rodrigo. How do you describe yourself in 3 words?
Loud, kind, fantastic. No, joking. Loud, kind, and bubbly.
Love that. You could say that
Who's
you're
your favourite?
fantastic.
Who's your favourite male singer?
Probably overall ever, Ed Sheeran. What do you notice when you first meet someone?
Smile.
Mm.
I think someone's like smile and how they like welcome you, like when you first meet
Yeah.
someone. That's like what I see. I'm not like, yes, you see what they look like and you might be judging or thinking, but I think like for me, what I remember is like their smile, their warm, was it a warm embrace? Like were they welcoming? That's like what I
Yeah, I
notice.
definitely would know. Like, remember if someone was welcoming. Like, if someone was rude to me, I would notice that immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Do you like cooking and baking?
Yes, I do. Though I don't really do any anymore. Richard does all the
I
cooking
feel
in
like
our
you
house.
used to do like you used to bake bread, didn't you?
Yeah, I made bread weekly for quite a while. What are your friends like?
Superb. Loyal. No, they're genuinely like they're loyal. They'll have my back through anything, but they're also really honest and truthful, which I really like. And then they're also just I feel 100% comfortable with them. Like we could not speak for a week and I wouldn't have any anxiety. I could go round and we could sit in silence. It wouldn't be awkward or weird, but then we could also chat like at 100 miles an hour. And so it's just like 100% comfort.
Yeah, comfortable, lovely.
What lyrics are stuck in your head right now?
This ain't Texas. Ain't no
Ain't
harder.
no
Because
hold
I've
'em.
been seeing the bit where the Blue Ivy does with Beyonce,
Yeah.
where they then like lean can go around. I've seen that video 100 times. What is a song you love right now?
Yeah, yeah, by Beyonce.
Mm.
Obsessed with it. Love it. Insane. What was the last message you sent? Ellie messaged me just before saying logging on. Other than
Other than
me, because
you, I text Sophie asking how Duke was because he had the today. What is your
we
favourite
need.
book?
I don't
Jokes.
think I've read. I don't think I've read a book since I was literally a teenager.
So none.
I don't have a favorite book.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's my answer. Describe your lazy days.
My lazy days are staying in bed, literally
Bed
as late
rotting.
as possible. Like when you're like, oh, if I shut my eyes, I could potentially fall asleep for another hour. That is what I do. And YouTube, like vlog after vlog after vlog. That's a lazy day for me.
Nice. I love that.
What are you scared of?
What's in the ocean, the dark.
The ocean is actually scared. The ocean and space
Failing.
are like beyond
Yeah.
me. My mind can't even go there.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Okay, what does your name mean?
Eleanor, Ellen, or Elizabeth often carry the meaning of light or bright one.
I don't know why, but I thought it was light. I feel
I'll
like
take
we
that.
must have Googled it before. Fair enough.
How many kids do you want?
I want. Well, I want
I bet you
siblings,
want
so
an
obviously a
army.
minimum of two, but I also don't like even numbers and like the whole like 2 kid family I feel like is too perfect. So I'd want
It's
three,
not
I
really your
think.
vibe. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
get
not. I like odd numbers.
that.
So I think three. Hobbies that you'll never give up.
Well, my biggest hobby is hockey, but I will give that up one day, I imagine. Um, like because of age, but probably reading, I guess. What's your favorite flower?
I actually don't know. I don't know the names of flowers really. Like, and it's not a rose. Roses are nice, but my favourite flower isn't a rose. And I don't really know the names of flowers, so I can't answer the question. Yannick asks me this, and I'm like, honestly, just like things in a bouquet. I like different things together.
Yeah, I like it.
I'd
I
rather
like when
loads of
there's different
different
things.
things than just like all the same flower. What makes you mad?
Rude people.
Yeah,
Rude people make
that
me
is
so
insufferable.
mad. Like, actually, it really boils my blood. And I'm
Yeah,
one of those
no, I
people
know
that
it does.
can't help but say something sometimes.
No, same, and it gets me in trouble.
Yeah, same. Tea or coffee?
T. Which song would you like to hear to be happy?
At the minute, this is so random, but at the minute, me and Richard are, you know, that green light song by Pitbull? It's like, red light, green light, everybody take a shot. Let's have a good
No.
time. That's what you're waiting for. We only got one life.
I love that.
And we gonna live it
Fairs.
up. And it goes,
Love
oh,
it.
oh, 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 we, oh, we, oh, we, oh, we. Do you know the song?
No.
Oh, anyway, every time now,
Vibes.
like if we're in the kitchen, we just put it on to be happy.
Oh,
If
I
you
love
could play
that.
any instrument, what would it be?
I'd love to play the saxophone because I think it just
Mm.
sounds so cool. What is your favourite word in English?
Never thought about it before,
I won't hold you to the answer then.
ever. Probably just like love.
Yeah, that's basic. I would have probably said that.
I literally was going to say it's basic, but what's your favorite holiday?
We've had this before, haven't we? We spoke about this. I think Florida, when we were like younger, was just like magical and amazing. First time in America, everything was just amazing. We were younger, like in the parks. It was just like
Magical.
insane. Yeah. Um, top 3 things on your bucket list.
I really want to do a America road trip.
Yes,
That's quite high up there on
that
bucket list.
is the one.
I really want to go to a Formula One race. That's on my bucket
Yeah.
list. I've been thinking about that a lot this year. I don't know if it could count as a bucket list thing, but have a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a family.
Fairs.
What places do you want to visit?
Loads more places in America,
Mm.
like Nashville, the West Coast, Chicago, Louisiana, like everywhere. Mexico, Caribbean. I really want to visit Japan.
Oh.
Some countries in Africa, Rome,
They're good.
to name a few.
Good choices. I've not really thought about it.
What's your most played song on your Spotify playlist right now?
Probably that song that I just said.
The Pitbull one.
Or Scars to Your Beautiful, because it is always basically my most played song of the
Yeah,
year.
fairs.
What are your must-have beauty products?
Collagen serum for my face, 100% HMB concealer for my under eyes, always.
HMB concealer is so good.
Yeah, and I tell you what I am loving at the moment, the Benefit Shelley blush. It's just such a good, nice, beautiful blush. So that's what I'm
Love
loving at
that.
the moment. What? When do you get creative?
Do you know what creativity is something I lack confidence in. But at the minute, I'd say at work.
Yeah.
I work with
What do
children,
you
and
mean
I
you
feel
lack
like that
confidence in
brings
being
out my
creative?
creativity. I feel like if someone would ask me for a creative idea, I would worry that it wasn't like creative enough or it wasn't like a good
Okay.
idea. So I would maybe hold back from
Any idea is a good
showing a
idea because it
creative
could.
side.
Yeah, fair. But any idea is a good idea because it could spark another idea.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I do think I'm a kind person,
You are really kind.
and I like that about myself. I'm kind to like my people.
We can be kind or we can be.
No, I tell you what, I'm loyal. I'm a really loyal person.
Love that.
Um, any adventurous things you want to do? You're not really an adventurous person.
No, I would quite like to climb a mountain one day. What was the name of your first pet?
Sean the fish.
Sean the fish.
Sean the fish. Optimistic or pessimistic?
I would say optimistic. What are the favourite apps on your phone?
TikTok. Instagram. Pretty much all I use, really. Something from your childhood that you still have.
I'm not a huge sentimental person. Like, I'm not kept hold of anything really.
I do still have my Donald Duck that I bought in Disney.
Oh, that's nice. The only things I would have is like bits of jewelry, but it's not even really from my childhood. Like, it's
Yeah.
stuff I've got as I've got older, but it's the only things I really hold on to. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
With kids, married, a millionaire.
Love that. Yes, please.
Favorite part of your day?
Favorite part of my day is when Richard gets home from work because I usually get home first and we're like cooking or chilling. We've got music on.
Nice.
That's my favorite
You've
time
got
of the
Pitbull
day.
on, yeah? Love it.
Yep. We've got Pitbull on. We're living our best lives, dancing around the kitchen. My new favorite thing is to get Richard to pretend to like dance like our wedding dance in the kitchen, and he
That's
just
cute.
he just he refuses to because he thinks he's the good dancer and I'm rubbish because I'm so clumsy. And then we'll start and he'll be like, "Yeah, this isn't working for me." Who's your
Hmm.
favorite director?
I tell you who I absolutely love. The guy that did the Batman trilogy. And he also, I think he did Oppenheimer and he did that Inception as well.
Oh, so more like serious films. Well, not serious, but
I feel,
like
yeah, well, I've not
intense.
seen, yeah, but just the way the Batman trilogy was, I absolutely loved that. Do you believe in fate?
I think so. It's fate. Well, I believe in everything happens for a reason. Which three famous people would you invite for tea?
Kim, Chloe. I want to say Beyonce, but I actually just think for the dynamic wise, Kim, Chloe, Kylie would just be a cool vibe.
Cool vibe. You'd have to like get in there somehow. You have to be like,
Do you know what I
guys, I'm
mean?
one of you.
Hello.
You could
What's
just replace Courtney with me.
I know, diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite designer.
Miu Miu at the moment.
Hmm.
What's something you can't do?
I can't roll my tongue.
Really?
Yeah, and it really annoys me. Well, it
That is
doesn't really annoy
crazy
me,
that you
but you
can't
know,
do
like
that.
when people always talk about doing it, I'm like, I can't physically do that.
That's wild. Okay.
What is your favorite scent?
Zadig and Voltaire for her. I love it. And I also love the Kayali Utopia perfume as well. They're my two faves. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I don't have breakfast in the week, but on the weekend, scrambled eggs on toast with like, and if I'm being bougie, with smoked salmon.
It's gorgeous.
Which person would you ask 73 questions?
Probably Beyonce.
You might as well just get the goss from Beyonce.
Do you know what I mean? Wonder what she has for breakfast. What's your favourite colour?
Pink. What is your favorite thing to eat?
Pasta. What makes you feel grateful?
When I'm like sat in my home and I'm really happy, I'm like, wow, I'm so grateful for this. Like this space, this that makes me so happy. What what was your favorite movie as a kid?
Roll back. What's it called? Roll bounce.
Roll
Yeah,
bounce.
roll bounce was the one. What advice would you give people?
I would say, I think do what makes you happy. Like, we're not here long enough to
Yeah, that's
entertain
good
doing things that
advice.
don't make us happy.
I love that.
Movie that makes you cry every time you watch it.
The Notebook. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, it was mint choc chip always when I was growing up, but now I would opt for like a vanilla-y, caramelly, salted caramel vibe.
Gorgeous.
What is your favorite thing to wear?
Oversized t-shirt and knee-high boots, honey. My vibe.
It's a look.
It is a look. Would you prefer dark or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate. What is your
Mm-hmm.
dream job?
Actress. What is your favorite fruit?
I'm allergic to like all fruit.
Yeah, that sucks for you.
Yeah, it actually does because I always look at nice fruit and think that looks so nice, and then I'm like, it's not even
Mm,
worth trying.
yeah.
What's one movie you can watch over and over again?
Weird. So it used to be The Duff, but I feel like I've maybe outgrown that.
Mm.
Think Like a Man. I think I've seen that movie. I can't even count. And it's just a cut. If I'm just never know what to watch, and
Is
it's
that
like,
the
oh, I've
Kevin
seen that,
Hart
I've seen
one?
that, I've seen that. Like, yeah, Kevin Hart's in it, and it's like, oh, I've just seen this a million times. That's just one movie, even though I've seen it a million times. Like, I am obsessed, and I'll just like put it on. It's a comfort film. Vintage or new?
Vintage. What's the coolest thing in the world?
How everyone is their own unique self.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Like, not one person on this earth is like exactly, even maybe identical twins, but even, do you know what I mean? We're
I
just like
guess
all,
genetically they are identical, but then
yeah,
environmentally,
yeah, everyone's got their own brain, everyone's got their own, I just like that is so cool.
yeah, that is pretty
Last
cool.
one from me. Who is your favorite superhero?
I do not care about superheroes at all, but
Well, who's
is
your real favorite?
Thor a
Thor
superhero?
one. Yeah.
He looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about him, but he looks quite cool.
Fairs.
What's your three favorite albums?
The Lemonade album, Beyonce.
That is a good album.
It's a very good
That
album.
is actually an elite album.
Yeah. Bruno Mars, Unorthodox Jukebox. And then
Also good choice.
another Beyonce one, but I don't know between Renaissance and Cowboy Carter. Maybe Renaissance.
That is our 73 questions. Do you know what?
I love it. That
I am so gonna make Richard do this later, and he's so gonna be like, "Go away."
Oh my god, I'll do it to Yannick too.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
love that. Just see what question you get to before they're just like,
Yeah, I'll
no.
let you know before he gives up.
Yeah. I got to question 46 and you're like, "Oh, I got to question 3." But
Yeah,
yeah,
like
no.
we
Okay.
didn't get very far.
I loved that as a nice little episode, guys.
Me too. You get to know us a little bit more. I liked hearing your answers.
Yeah, me too. I was very intrigued by some of them. But yeah, thank you for listening, guys. If you've got any ideas that you want on the pod, let us know. We always love hearing from you. And make sure you get us on our socials at Tea and Toast Pod on Instagram and TikTok.
And we will see you next week.
Bye.